Generate more leads for your trade business. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to target and find homeowners in your local area who desires your service. So getting into it, what is a lead? Simply put, a lead is anyone who you can contact. However, after running my own business and helping others run theirs, I've realized that leads are not what you want for your business because leads alone are not enough. What you find when you deal with this type of lead is that you'll be experiencing more missed calls, ghosted texts, or tire kickers. And there's a reason for that. They are not qualified. We want highly qualified, engaged leads. And this type of lead isn't found, rather made. So a highly qualified lead is someone who you can contact and someone who desires what you're offering as well. Meaning, someone who opted into your advertisement or a friend that wants a service that you offer. A highly qualified engaged lead is someone who you can contact, desires your service, and also completes a process set out for them. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to get more highly qualified leads. If you want to learn, after you watch this video, if you want to learn how to turn your highly qualified lead into a highly qualified engaged lead, then you can watch the video I posted before this, where I pretty much show you how to set up that process that uses AI to turn them engaged. So moving on, how do we get leads? So there's 4 core ways to get leads. There's one-to-one to a warm audience, which is also warm outreach. There's one-to-many to a warm audience, which is posting content organically. There's one-to-one to a cold audience, which is cold outreach. And there's one-to-many to a cold audience, which is paid ads. So to fast track your growth at a predictable pace, doing paid advertising would be the best option, right? And how paid ads work is that you're paying another person or business to put your offer in front of their audience, right? And the main advertising platforms would be Facebook and Google. And this is because Facebook has an audience size of 2.9 billion monthly active users, and Google also has 8.5 billion searches from its users daily. So essentially, you're advertising one-to-many cold audiences. And the benefits of paid ads is that you don't need to spend time building an audience, and it's the fastest way to get the most amount of people to see your offer. However, since paid ads are shown to a cold audience, which is just people who don't know who you are, a smaller percentage of people will respond. Meaning, paid ads can be risky if done wrong, but ever so profitable if done correctly. So when we go back to how do we get leads, your best option is paid advertisement. So how do we advertise? Your advertisement can be dissected into 3 parts. So your call out, you giving value, and your call to action. So the first part, your call out, which is when you're trying to get as many people to notice your ad, right? The first impression your ad gives off to viewers is the most important aspect of your ad. The purpose of each second of your ad is to sell the next second of your ad. So you want to do whatever you can to get the attention of your viewers. So you can be, hyper specific when you're calling them out. So to get one person's attention. So if you wanted to call out homeowners, your city, your local area, etc. Or you can also be not specific at all, right? So you can get everyone's attention. And how you can do this is, putting something visually appealing. So once you've gotten them interested, you want to start giving value, right? So people tend to value things that give them the biggest benefit at the smallest cost possible. So find benefits within your own service that will help relieve the customer's stress to their dream outcome, perceived likelihood of achievement, time delay, effort and sacrifice, and the opposite to all of these above, right? So try to link these benefits to how they can affect someone's status and show the consequences of buying or not buying. So once you've called out your viewers and once you've given them all the benefits to your offer or your service, you need to tell them what to do next, right? So viewers who've watched your ad up to this point are most likely interested and are waiting for the next step. We need to tell them exactly what to do next. So depending on your sales funnel, you can either tell them to click this button, call this number, text this number, go to this website, etc., right? And the best place to kind of, see how to build your ads is Facebook Ad Library, where you can see what other businesses are advertising. So if we look at this random business, you can see their call out is here, right? So they're calling out to Hunter Valley residents. They're given a ton of value here. So, you know, they're telling them that they're using premium materials, free tiling, etc., etc. And at the very end, they have their call to action, right? So click learn below to make your dream a reality. And there's just a bunch that you can pretty much get inspired from and, you know, use to your advantage. So once we've got our advertisement, we want to know who to advertise to. So on a platform with billions of users, you need to target the right audience with not only Facebook's built-in demographic targeting, but also the right messaging from your ad. So leveraging Facebook's demographic targeting, we can target users based on their age, income, gender, interest, time, location, etc. And once you've found a winning audience, or even if you have a prior lead list that you can test and you know, advertise to, you can show your ad to an audience that is similar to that audience, right? Meaning where Facebook will find similarities that your current converting leads have and find a new audience that may have the same converting characteristics. So we call this a lookalike audience. So you can target, you know, based on Facebook's demographic targeting, and then also you can create a lookalike audience to expand, you know, who you target to. So setting up your Facebook ad campaign. So you start off with your campaign with one business objective of leads, and you also want to turn on advantage campaign budget. What this means is that Facebook will evenly disperse your ad spend between these 3 ad sets, or however many ad sets you have, evenly. Meaning if you have $30 in ad spend per day, it will spend $10 in this ad set, $10 in this ad set, and $10 in this ad set. And the reason for that is that you want to fairly test each ad set and see what variable does the best. So once you have your campaign, you want to create, you know, your testing ad set. And what we're testing in this ad set is the audience variable. So your first ad set, you want to leave to broad audience. Your second ad set, you want to create an interest stack. So for example, if you were doing bathroom renovations, then you can interest stack everything that has to do with bathroom renovations. In the next ad set, you want to test a different interest stack, right? So since you've already, you know, interest stacked bathroom renovation, you can now interest stack homeowners. To the next level, the ad level, you want to test 3 different videos or images, 2 copies, 2 headlines. And once you run this whole campaign, you'll find your winning ad set. So your winning audience, so which audience does the best, your winning video or image ad, the winning copy, and the winning headline. And once you have your winning ad set, you can continue to test different variables until you're pretty much happy with, you know, your KPIs of cost per booked call or even cost per lead.